Barbering is one of the oldest professions in human history. 5,000 years ago, barbers groomed priests and royalty using sharpened blades made from flint, shells, and other primitive tools. The Middle Ages, barbers became surgeons. Straight razors, scissors, surgical blades. They started performing minor medical procedures. The 1800s, barbers focused on pure grooming. Hand-powered clippers, straight razor shaves, and shears became the core tools of the trade. And now today, the modern barber. Precision fades, sculpted beards. We enhance personal style. And with each client, we are building confidence. We're business owners, we're marketers, we're therapists, we're friends. We are artists. A painter has a space filled with brushes, canvases. A musician has a room full of instruments. A photographer has a studio with lights and cameras. For a barber, our studios have the chair, the mirror, and the station where our work begins. The studio is a place for creativity to run wild and where every detail of the environment inspires the work being done. And today, many barbers like myself are stepping away from working in a traditional barbershop, building their own studios. They have private spaces or home setups that reflect their style and their brand. Because like any artist, a barber and their tools needs a home for their craft. In this video, I'll be showing you my studio. But first, let me show you where it all began. Like many, this garage is where I started. I cut in bathrooms and kitchens, locker rooms, and then eventually I got into a shop. It had everything I needed. It had a comfortable chair, a big mirror, a sink to wash hair. I spent 5 years there. And then the world stopped. But I didn't. Then I got into a new garage, which became my new studio where I would spend the next 5 years learning, growing, and creating. Those 5 years were some of the most formative years of my career. It's where I learned how to become a business owner, how to become a more complete barber, and where I eventually became a creator. Barber essentials that you didn't know you need. Looking back at this space, I had no idea where any of it would lead. But eventually, it was time for the next chapter. We bought a home, and with it came the opportunity to build something of our own. A space that reflects who I am, supports the way I work, and allows me to fully step into the person that I feel like I'm meant to become. This is the studio. It's the space that allows me to be the person that I want to be. Disciplined, creative, and free. Having a space that's beautiful and functional helps me to stay inspired and provide the best service I could to each of my clients. And at the center of every barber studio is the chair. It's where every haircut begins, stories are shared, ideas are exchanged, and relationships are built over time. I needed something sturdy, comfortable, and commanding. And this 50s Belmont barber chair was the perfect choice. Because no matter how much tools evolve and styles change, everything still happens right here. Thousands of haircuts later, this chair has probably heard more stories than anywhere else. And with this mirror, along with the barber chair, this anchors this space as the barber area. And like any artist, a barber needs tools. Clippers, trimmers, foil shaver, shears, straight razors, comb. These tools shape the haircut. Hair products, neck brush, capes, towels. These tools elevate the experience. But if I were to choose one tool to maximize clients' comfort, it would be the Luxe Lather Portable Sink by Pratt's Direct, the sponsor of today's video. The modern barber needs modern amenities. Elevated studio designs, booking systems, a proper wash station. But as more barbers move into private studios and alternative spaces, plumbing isn't always an option. And without it, delivering the full experience can be difficult. That's where the Luxe Lather comes in. A fully portable wash system designed for barbers who are building their own spaces. No plumbing required. You just gotta fill the tanks, plug it in, and you're ready to go. A built-in pump delivers consistent water pressure while the heating system provides warm water, so the experience feels just like a traditional barbershop wash. And because it's mounted on a rolling cart, it can move with your space, making it perfect for private studios and home setups. If you're interested in learning more about this family-owned business or purchasing one of these sinks, you can go to pratsdirect.com. This is the workstation, the command center. I probably spend more time standing right here than anywhere else in the studio. On my station, everything is within reach. There's a rhythm and flow to it, and it lets me move with precision and focus. When everything is in its place, I can really just lock in the work right in front of me. This workbench was left here for me by the previous owners of the house, almost like I was meant to find it and just give it new life. I can edit my videos, control my music, charge my tools. This is the heartbeat of the space. And across from it is my toolbox. This holds my cameras, my cords, lenses, pretty much a little bit of everything. This is the bench I use for a lot of my product shots of clippers and trimmers, and this magnetic strip makes it easier to swap backdrops. And this IKEA paper pendant light is not only a functioning key light, but it also adds a bit of softness and dimension to my space. Traditional shops have a waiting area. In my studio, since I only take appointments, there really is no waiting. Instead, this area serves to set the tone for the space. It's where clients can simply just arrive and settle in. This area makes it feel more like you're in someone's home rather than in a shop. It's more personal, and it's filled with things that have some sort of meaning to me. Things like my first camera, a shrine for the greatest of all time, and plants. You gotta have plants. All of it matters. Honestly, every detail in the studio helps to inspire me in some sort of way. So, one of the things I wanted when building the studio was space. Not just a space to cut hair, but a space that could serve more than one purpose. This open area where I'm at right now, it doubles as my boxing space. It's where I train, I move, and I kind of just reset. But it also adds another layer to the studio. It keeps the environment open and functional and reflective of some of the things I care about outside of barbering. Today it's a boxing area, but tomorrow, who knows? After all, as barbering has continued to evolve in the thousands of years of its existence, I also change, and my space will change along with me. Today, I'm a barber, and I guess I'm a creator, and I'll probably be doing the same things tomorrow, but maybe one day I won't be. And this place will change along with me. I am so grateful for this home, and I'm grateful for my family and my friends, and to you for watching all the way to the end. Seriously, this video took forever to make. And if you did make it all the way to the end, let me know, because I'm still trying to figure out my style of video. I don't like to see what works, what doesn't, what's worth the effort or not. Although this was a very high effort video and I complained about making it a lot, I enjoyed every second of making it, and seeing the final product now, to me, it was totally worth it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.